Good morning, everyone. This is retired Major Brenda Sanchez coming to you live from Colorado Springs, Colorado with Military Mondays. And this week we're going to talk about the difference between Title 10 and Title 32. So if you're watching this via live, please type 1 below and whatever branch of the service you were in and your rank if you served. And if you are watching it via replay, please type 2. And again, let me know what branch of the service if you served so that I can recognize you now or on future Facebook Lives. So again, we're going to be talking about Title 10 versus Title 32. And so what is the difference between Title 10 and Title 32? So this is in regards to the Guard and reserve. So you can be called up on Title 10. Title 10 is active duty orders, and you basically report to the president. It's federalized service. But then we have Title 32 and also state active duty for the National Guard. And the difference between Title 10 and 32 is that when you're called up to Title 32, it's in homeland defense, and state active duty for Guard is when there's a natural disaster. So there were lots of people called up on Title 32 for the hurricanes that we just recently had. So again, Title 32 would be those that are responding to federal national disasters, and they would be under the direction of the governor but paid for by federal funds instead of state funds. The other differences under Title 10 and Title 32 is if you are on Title 10, you are not allowed to do law enforcement off base. But if you are Title 32, you can do law enforcement off base. It's called passe comitatus, or however you say that, for those of you out there that understand. I know I'm murdering that. So it means that they can help the local law enforcement. And the reason for that is because it's in support of homeland defense or a local, a state disaster or state issue that you are called up to on the Guard side. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is the difference between Title 10 and 32. And of course there is state active duty too. Again, Title 10 is federal, paid for the federal government, and you are under the direction of the president. And if you are Title 32 or state active duty as a guardsman, then you are being directed by the governor. The difference between Title 32 and state is Title 32, you're being paid by the federal government, but you're being directed by the state. And then, of course, the governor always has the ability to call up his guard, National Guard, in the time of emergencies within the state, and then they would be state active duty. And of course, they'd be paid by the state and would report to the state, the governor. So thanks again, everyone, for joining me live. This is retired Major Brenda Sanchez coming to you live from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thanks so much for joining in, and I look forward to seeing you on next Monday for Military Mondays. And actually, Military Monday next week will probably be a little bit later in the morning, because I'll be coming to you live next week from Las Vegas, as that's where we will be. So again, have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you soon.